Have you ever noticed how so many women seem to be so tired these days? Not just physically tired, I'm talking about a different kind of tired. The kind of tired that follows you even after a good night's sleep. The kind of tired that doesn't disappear after a weekend. I'm talking about the kind of tired that sits quietly in the background while you're working, while you're cleaning, while you're answering emails and phone calls, taking care of other people, and trying to keep life moving. Lately, I've been thinking about that. And honestly, I don't think that women are tired because we're doing too much. I actually think we're tired because we're carrying too much. And those are two different things. Let's start with something that doesn't get talked about enough. The invisible mental load. Because most of the things that exhaust us aren't always visible. People see the laundry getting done, but they don't see the mental reminder through your head all day that the laundry needs to be done. People see dinner on the table, but they don't see the planning, the deciding, the grocery list, and the mental energy that went into making that happen. People see us showing up. What they don't see is all the thinking it took to get there. The reminders, the responsibilities, the mental checklist, the constant remembering. Sometimes it feels like we're carrying an entire planet in our heads. And after a while, that becomes exhausting. I also think a lot of women are tired because we've become the strong one, the dependable one, the one everybody calls when they need advice, the one who figures things out, the one who keeps going, the one who shows up. And while being that strong one can be a beautiful thing, it can also be incredibly lonely. Because sometimes when you're known as the strong one, people assume that you're okay. They assume you don't need help. You don't need support. But being strong doesn't mean you're never tired. It doesn't mean you're never overwhelmed. And it doesn't mean you're carrying everything with ease. Sometimes the strong friend needs someone to check on her too. Sometimes the strong woman needs a place to put her burdens down. Emotional exhaustion is different from physical exhaustion. I think this is one of the biggest reasons women feel so tired. Because emotional exhaustion doesn't always have a visible cause. You can be emotionally exhausted from worrying, disappointment, uncertainty, from carrying stress for too long, from trying to stay hopeful in difficult situations, from constantly adapting, from always being the one holding everything together. The difficult thing about emotional exhaustion is that people can't always see it. You can look completely fine on the outside. You can still go to work, smile, answer messages, handle responsibilities, and yet feel completely drained inside. Sleep helps physical exhaustion, but it doesn't always heal emotional exhaustion. Many women are naturally wired to care. We check on people. We worry about people. We think about people. We carry concerns that don't even belong to us. Sometimes we're worried about our children, about our parents, about our friends. Sometimes we're worried about people who don't even know we're worrying about them. And while caring is beautiful, it can also become heavy because eventually you realize you've been taking care of everyone else's needs while ignoring your own. And that catches up with you. There is also this pressure many women carry to have everything together, to be productive, to be organized, to be successful, to take care of ourselves, to take care of others, to manage work, manage home, pursue goals, to keep moving forward. And honestly, that's a lot. Sometimes I think we're exhausted from trying not to drop the ball. We're exhausted from feeling like we have to keep everything balanced all of the time. And the truth is, nobody can carry that kind of pressure forever. Rest doesn't always fix the problem because sometimes what we're experiencing isn't a lack of sleep, it's a lack of relief. We don't just need a nap. We need space. We need support. We need understanding. We need permission to stop carrying things that were never ours to carry. You can sleep for 8 hours and still wake up feeling emotionally heavy because rest doesn't automatically remove worry. Rest doesn't automatically remove pressure. Rest doesn't automatically remove responsibility. Maybe that's the message I want to leave you with today. You don't have to carry everything. You don't have to solve everything. You don't have to be everything for everyone. You are allowed to be human. You are allowed to have limits. You are allowed to be tired. And being tired doesn't mean you're failing. It doesn't mean you're weak. It doesn't mean you're lazy. It might simply mean you've been carrying too much for too long. And before we end today's conversation, I want to leave you with a question. What are you carrying right now that nobody else sees? Not what you're doing. What are you carrying? What expectation? What worry? What responsibility? What pressure? And is there even one small thing you can put down this week? And here's my closing thought for the day. Because maybe you're not lazy. Maybe you're not unmotivated. Maybe you're not failing. Maybe you're just tired. And maybe that's a good reason to be a little gentler with yourself this week. Thank you for spending this time with me. And until next time, take care of yourself too.